Libra. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be your weekly reading, update reading. I'm going to be putting this out towards the end of January. And so just before I start the monthly readings for February, this is going to be this last January reading for you. So I do have this beautiful bracelet that was made for me by my cousin, and it is the stones rhodonite, hydroglossular garnet, and olivine or olivine jade. Has a little silver here. I'm going to link to him at the end of the video. So I'm going to place this on, but this is for heart healing, resilience, and calm self-respect. Lovely, beautiful. He's so talented. So Libra, thank you for being here. I do have the Kim Kranz Wild Unknown Tarot cards, and I'm going to start with these. While I'm shuffling, I'm going to invite you to tune into a situation that you're thinking about. It's on your heart, it's in your mind. Maybe you toss and turn about it, or maybe it's just something that you've been chewing on the past few days. So Libra, I'm going to invite you to hold that in your mind, and we're going to get some clarity for you. That's really what I've designed this reading to be about, is to seek clarity on a situation or a person, place, or thing. So let's get clarity for you. Let's get you a little bit more information than you might already have available to you. So let's first identify something about the situation for you. We have the Nine of Swords. Look at the imagery on this card. It is yucky, is the best way to describe it. It looks like, it looks like a talon, or some kind of a jawbone or teeth or something hideous. It's black and white. There's worms, there's eyeballs. It's dark, and it's meant to be, because that's the energy of the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is mentally worrying, stressing, freaking out is a good explanation for this card. It's when, especially when you're trying to go to sleep at night and you can't focus on rest because all you can think about is something that you're chewing on. You're worrying about bills, you're worrying about your job, you're worrying about your relationships, you're worrying about something that brought you to this reading. You have nonstop on fast forward, rewind, hit the play button, etc. You're going back and forth, and it's rumination and it's over analysis. Libra, you're an air sign. So you're a cerebral, in your mind sign anyway, air, but you're all about thinking. But you are also all about reaching an equilibrium, finding some stability in, let's just settle on the situation sucks and we're going to deal with it this way, or the situation's fixable and we're going to deal with it this way. I think, Libra, you are the only inanimate object in all of the 12 zodiac signs, and you strive and seek balance at all costs. This is not a state of balance. And so I know that you're probably trying very hard to seek a state of balance. So let's get some supporting information out for you on this Nine of Swords. Why is this Nine of Swords here for Libra? Let's clarify. The Nine of Swords, overthinking. It's analysis paralysis is what it is. Too much time in your head. Too much. What can we give for the sign of Libra? Libra. Two of Swords. Well, absolutely. It's more sword energy. So you're in a state of deliberation. So remember, I was saying that it's your mission in life to find balance and equilibrium. That's definitely what you're doing. And it seems like it's over two things. There are two swords. There's a state of indecision. The thing about the Two of Swords that I've always found so interesting is that there's a state of almost willful blindness, that you know the truth. You know the way to go. But for some reason, you're not doing it. And that might be what you're worrying about. Because in this state of anxiety, stress, worry, fear, you are contemplating these two truths. Swords are also very much about our truth. Spoken, written, thought about, emailed about, posted on Facebook about. Two truths. And you're really going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth about them. But two truths can exist at one time. One can be one way and one can be the other. And for some reason, you have a blindfold on, choosing not to see which one or which way to go. Let's get more information out for Libra. What else can we share? This is a lot of air energy. There's a lot of swords going down here with whatever it is you're contemplating, thinking about, chewing on, any of the above. Father of Wands, King of Wands, essentially. So this is you being the master of your passion, the master of your energy, your creativity. This is very much to do with your job. This is fixed energy. This is fixed passion. So it's almost like when you set that dial to hot, you burn hot and you go, and you can go for days and go for hours, and you can really show people what you're made of. And when you make up your mind, you're very hard. It's very hard for you to change it. So I think that's probably why there's so much deliberation and stress and worry, because you know that once you make your mind up and you have that final decision, it's going to be next to impossible to get you to change it. The Father of Wands is essentially the sign of Leo, and this is very king of the jungle. This is leader. This is influential. Somebody who stands large and in charge in a crowd. When you walk in the room, you are attractive. People want to follow you. People want to be like you. People want to, if you say we're going to form a club, and you can get people to come to you. Very charismatic, very attractive, very sexy for one thing. So this could really be even you, Libra, feeling that va-va-voom energy of your sex drive, your intimate life, romantic life, whatnot. And so maybe that's going to be the cure for all of this headspace information. But I'm really getting the sense that because this Father of Wands, King of Wands is here with all this air energy, sword energy, it's because once you do make up your mind and you do take your blindfold off and make that decision, you're going to lock in. And once you're locked in, you're loaded, and there's really no going backwards. So I think you're being very careful about whatever it is that's on your mind. Last card out for the sign of Libra. Let's get one more clarification on their situation. The Fool. More fire energy. This one is major arcana for the sign of Aries. And the Fool is about starting fresh, starting over, going at life like you've never been hurt. It's that phrase, that saying that's kind of cute. People put it up on in their kitchen or their bedrooms or whatever, where it says, love like you've never been hurt, dance like no one's watching. And I forget what the rest is. If you know it, please put it in the comments. But the Fool, that's very much the Fool energy. So Libra, I think you're really embracing starting over, starting fresh. Maybe that's your conclusion. Maybe you've had so much on your mind, so many things to think about. You're worrying about making that one decision from two truths. And you know that when you do that and you're going to lock down on it, it's going to be like impossible to change. But once you do make your mind up, you're going to start fresh on that path, that truth, that way of living. You're going to go down it like you've never been hurt before, and you're going to embrace it completely, wholeheartedly, and you're going to be almost in a state of spirit. The Fool comes to us before there's even a body to inhabit. The Fool is that spiritual energy. It's card number 0. It's not even a number. 0 is not even a number. So it's not even an actual physical yet. It's still in spirit. And it very much relates to that energy of the Father of Wands, the King of Wands. It's very spiritual for you. And you know, and that's why I think it's so hard for you. 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords, it absolutely is a struggle mentally. But there's hope that once you lock in, you are going to hold that truth to be yours. Hold that truth to be self-evident, if you will, but you're going to go for it with wild abandon. And I don't think that's a bad thing, because you only live once, or maybe you don't. But the Fool is an example of go for it, Libra. I'm going to bring over the Whispers of Lord Ganesha oracle cards, and I'm going to pull one out. This is by Angela Hartfield, by the way. So I'm going to shuffle one time and grab out a meaningful card for you as your message. So for the sign of Libra, empowerment, card number 25. Lovely. I love the solar plexus chakra. This is your personal power, empowerment. Card number 20. Card number 23. I'm going to grab the book. I'm going to read a little bit from the book for you. And it says empowerment, the phrase to hold on to. Rely on your inner strength to ensure your dreams are realized. The blessing of Ganesha is sensing your personal power, being confident, responsible, and reliable. The energy from this card is a feeling of optimism and positive energy. Dreams and long-term goals are becoming reality. If you've been lethargic or unmotivated, take time to tune in to your personal power. Absolutely. You can even do a little meditation around your solar plexus. Picture the vibrant color like the sun, yellow. Focus on that. And as you're trying to figure out your solution to whatever it is on your mind, you'll lock in. Father of Wands is there, and then you'll be ready to jump on that path. Libra, it's a pleasure to do your reading. Thank you for being here. Please remember to like, follow, subscribe, share. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. Any interaction with my channel is extremely helpful. Thank you. Be blessed. Be well. Namaste.